This week we finally finished a job after 6 months. I'm the Dare Girl, this is episode 103, let's go. We are on Monday morning and we're on another new week. We've had a bad start to a Monday morning. I've had to go to the garage. If you watched my video from last week, you would have seen my pickup. I was struggling to pull the roller up that hill. I didn't know what was going on. Turns out my DPF was full, but the light didn't come up till Friday night. I tried putting it back into manual and like revving it to get the revs high to clear it, but it worked first time. It came back on, didn't work. Messaged my mechanic, he's put some stuff in it, and now it's saying check engine, visit your dealer. Is this time for my old pickup to go? We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to give it a good rev, obviously not out this road because it'll do some serious damage, but I'm hoping it'll solve itself out. We're sitting at 107,000 miles on this pickup and I don't want it to be the end of it just yet. So this morning, heading back up this Glen road. Dad should be up here. We've got the final 2 braes to do and then we will be out of here this week for sure. First things first. Let's see if this old dumper starts. Yes. So Dad's just taking a wee Hitachi out at the moment. And the Takeuchi. He'll leave the Takeuchi at the bottom of the hill to spread it and hopefully we can load this dumper with the Hitachi. I know it's a wee machine, but then we'll be able to sit up for the first wee bit anyway and load it up. This is all we've got left. So yeah, the Hitachi on and the Takeuchi. I might actually just go down to Takeuchi, see what he's doing. Get loading then. Aye. So just jumping the lorry here. Dad's just loading that up. Just gonna go and park the lorry up here in a lay-by. Then Dad will take loads down to me the dumper and I'll go down to Takeuchi and spread it, or vice versa. 2 more braes to fix and I can't wait to get out of this road. He's going to be panicking thinking I've thrown away the lorry, forgetting his piece bag. We've probably already had his 10 o'clock tea actually, but... So here there was like a tree down across the road and the roots are still sitting there, so I'm going to put them over to that side, push them down there and then get fixing this brae. So, let's go. Big enough root, isn't it? Why is he phoning me? What is he wanting? Hello? Dad, do I want planings? Is that not the whole reason why we're here? A nice mess of the road. So it's a wee bit mess of the road of course, but it's more important that the ditch gets cleared out, allowing the water to run. We'll get this log and sit it over to the other side because in my opinion it's been there long enough. If somebody wanted it, could have got it. I'm not leaving it in the ditch because it'll just backlog it. So we just sit it this side, somebody can come get it if you want it, and if it goes down the bank also, that's also fine. See this man, I swear to... I know! Okay? I'm just taking the soil out, I'm not going any deeper. Just from it there up high, there's plenty here. I like that he's looking out for me. He said there's a cable in here, I mean, I've been doing this road for I don't know how many years now. I know there's B2 cable there, electricity in there. At least you reminded me right enough. So you can see there that bit was quite bad, volume stones popping through, so that load might do it actually, or maybe one more. Nah, should do it. Perfect, let's get spreading. Finally, we're on the last wee hill. It's been so long in the making. Like, I love working up here, it's great, but at the same time it's good to get a job finally done. So a couple more load of planings out here. I'll spread them and then give it a roll. Hoping Dad will do that, but we'll see. Oh Jesus. And there we have it. The job is complete. Dad's just going to give it a roll and then that'll be us done. Well, Dad's giving that a roll. I'm just going to tidy up these planets here with the wee Hitachi, get this loaded up and get the dumper loaded up. And that'll be us out of here for now. Well, that's Takeuchi parked up down there because it's probably going to have to head back in the Glen to do a job. We knew what job had done, but we weren't sure what machine we were going to take. We might not even take Takeuchi. It's all going all the way in, it's just going to the first part, the first estate. I don't even know what's even done. But anyway, that's me done for the day. Dad's all loaded up and gone. Yeah, so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, we are not good. So when I called in and they put the cleaner in the DPF to try and give it a run, I couldn't give it a good run where I was today. So I've came to this straight off road to try and give it a good blast, which I've done. And now it sounds like my exhaust is hanging off and the rattle of it is horrific. Thankfully, I've came the right direction. I'm like literally a mile from the garage because there's a good straight here that I could give it a good blast. So I phoned Damien and he's going to come along and see me. He was like, how much oil's in it? And I'm like, don't say that to me. Thankfully the oil's fine. The light would have came up and I did have that service back in January. So it should be okay, but it's the rattle's coming from like the back. It's obviously something to do with the exhaust or DPF or I don't know what's going on, but it is not sounding good. So I'm just sitting at someone's road end here now while I'm waiting for Damien to come and hopefully give me some good news, because this is not what we need at the moment after just buying a new van. Well, she lives on. It turns out it was just that one of the heat shields had rotted and fallen through, which is good because there's nothing mechanically wrong, but bad because it means that there's plenty of rust under there. So I don't want to get rid of it yet. But anyway, at least we're going. The DPF is still not cleared. He's told me if I can't clear it by tomorrow morning, just to go back in and see him, and he'll clear it with the computer and see if that helps things. Tell you, there's always something. Always something. Happy Monday. Eh? See you guys tomorrow. We are on Tuesday morning. This morning I am at the kitchen table. I'm doing some paperwork here on the laptop. Dad's out here. He's re-hosing that grab. So this morning I was in town picking up bits and bobs, got the whole hoses, a new battery for the dumper, not for that dumper right enough, for the old dumper, and a new starter to try and get the old Benford, the white and blue dumper was sitting in the yard going. So he's fixing them hoses. My machine's loaded up there, ready to go to a job. But he went along and looked at it this morning and said there was no chance that machine's going along there because there's no room for it. So I'm just taking the opportunity while he's doing that to get in here and get some of this paperwork done. You know what time of year it is. It's the end of the financial year, meaning having to get things tied up, chase people up for money, that kind of carry on. Dipper, what are you doing? But anyway, I won't be here for long. I'll get back out there because it's actually a beautiful day. How good's that lawn looking as well, by the way? So yeah, get this done and get back out there because this is not where I want to be. So just came out and Dad's loading up the Kobelco with the grab and the buckets. He's unloading my machine. This is going away and hire tomorrow just for a day. So Dad will be doing that. We now have the Hitachi all loaded up. Going to take this along the road to do the job. Well, for me it'll be for tomorrow. So we're currently just looking for the septic pipe we put in the sewer last year. It comes from that manhole over here somewhere. We did have a stick on the end of it to find it, but it's obviously been knocked over while this belter of a house is getting built. So just going to dig up here and hopefully find it, and then it'll get connected up in this. So set the tanks down there somewhere. There we go, with a bit of digging we found type 1, which we backfilled it with for this reason. There we are, we found the end, the pipe and the end of it, so that was good going. Just going to clear around about it now. We are on Thursday morning. Look at the day out here. We're on a Thursday morning because I missed a morning because yesterday I ended up really unwell again. For those that have been following me for a while, you know that I've got ulcerative colitis and I had a really bad flare up. It was really bad. I was nearly kind of hospital bad, but I'm still not obviously fine today because these things just don't go away overnight. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm back doing something because there's literally nothing you can do. It's an illness. I can take my medication and I can hope for the best, but that's about it. So yeah, Dad is out there loading up the Kobelco. We're going to head away to drop that machine at a job. I was just out measuring my van up, the different sizes, because I'm going to get some materials ordered up, and also the container as well, because we're going to be converting. Can you hear Dipper drinking? We're going to get that converted into the office. Yeah, so we've got that to do today as well. So I'm thinking of doing some paneling and stuff in the van. I don't honestly know quite sure what yet. There's too much to pick from. So yeah, I'll be back in the machine in a wee while. Well, there's something in a wee while, but right now I'm not feeling 100%. Well, we are on Friday morning and you'll be happy to hear that I'm feeling a little bit better this morning. Just a little bit better. I am just at the Takeuchi here. We're going with the Kobelco and a new mulcher to a job this morning. Dad's away over with the lorry and the mulcher, and I've came to the Takeuchi to get the bolts for the shears because we're taking the shears too. Is that left open? Surely not. So yeah, Dad brings the bolts in here somewhere. I'm scared because a mouse jumps out of my here or something. Must be them there. That's what I'm looking for. Dad and his rubbish. So yeah, it'll be good to see the mulcher in proper action today. We'll go and catch up with Dad and get to work. So I've caught up with them. Let's get this off. So the shear's there at the back, the mulcher, and then the bucket. So this will be the job why we bought the mulcher basically. Are you leaving that on? Take that off. Just leaving the mulcher on just now, just because we're going away out that road over there. So it'll be a bit of everything getting used here. See what I mean about him? He just told me 2 minutes ago he was leaving the mulcher on, and now all of a sudden he's taking it off. So I'll probably have to take a trailer up my pickup or something like that to what's he doing here? Honest to God. To move these about as and when we need them. I'm just going to put this on it because he's doing my head in. Oh no, he's got it now. He's got it. There we are. Oh, my tummy's getting so sore again. Right, I'm going to get these ramps up and get everything away here while he tracks it down into that wee bit down there. So this is the road here that's needing done. It gets worse the further you go on. So the tar goes like way back in here. So the verge will be getting knocked off. Up the middle will be getting scraped on the bits that need scraped. And like again, the tar goes right over to here somewhere. So it's well overgrown. The mulcher and shears will be getting used for the likes of this kind of stuff here. The worst is probably going. We'll also be doing the ditching when it needs done. This always happens on these kind of roads when there's commotion up the top, like blocking drains, ditches and this stuff up the top there. And then everything just runs down. Look at all that silt and stuff in there. So yeah, all that will be cleaned out. So the plan is Dad's going to go up there with the mulcher first. When he gets a good head start, I'll take my machine up probably with the steel wrist with a bucket and probably the brush too, depending on how messy the mulcher is. I need to get a good head start because you really need to be a couple 100 metres behind him because things do go flying. I think they say the risk zone's 100 metres, and you'll probably see why. I'll go and jump in the pickup or stand well back and try and get some clips of Dad here doing it. Things do go flying. So you can see there the mess it makes like on the road and stuff like that, so see how much bits are going flying there. So this is just for the kind of smaller stuff. The bigger stuff he will probably put shears on and shear it. Right, I'm going to go and jump my pickup now because when he flails that way, whoa! See what I mean? See if he's going this way, everything's getting thrown out this way. But if he's doing that side, it's going that way. So I think it's safer if I just go and sit in the pickup and make sure, keep a watch out for people coming down this road just now. The only thing about this job is there's 2 axes into it. The gate down the bottom's locked, so it's just like authorised people who can get in here. But there's also signs down there saying that we're working up here. I can only be on one side, and I would be at the side with the stuff flying, but because he's turning around, it's flying both ways. So I'm sitting up here on the road, so if anyone comes down this way, I'm here, and I just have to keep a lookout for that road. But we're not expecting anyone up, but there could be walkers and stuff like that, but I'm sure they'll hear the machine. And there's obviously a lot of works going on around here. There's timber up the roadside, there's trailers loaded sitting on the road on the way up, so there's a lot of commotion going on. Like, I got sent this by St John's ambulance. No one will miss me when I'm gone. It's for like mental health and stuff like that, which I thought was quite good. Putting it out there, I think construction is the second biggest, got the second biggest suicide rate out there, so it It's quite a lot, and I think with people sitting in their cabs all the time and stuff like that, it can get quite a lot for them. So St John's Ambulance are trying their bit to do something about it and put it out there a little bit more, which is quite good. Right. Last night I stopped at the petrol station, got some diesel and got some more of the DPF cleaner because my pickup is still not working. Went to the garage yesterday and it was showing some crazy things. He plugged it in and it was showing my engine was sitting at 144 degrees when I literally went 4 or 5 miles from my house, and the gauge was showing it wasn't sitting at that. So it wasn't sitting at that, but there's obviously some sensor or something wrong with throwing it right up. It wouldn't clear the DPF fault. So my tank was empty last night, the red light was on, I filled it up with diesel. So yeah, going to go and get this done, fill this up with AdBlue. Like, what a difference that is already, opening up the road like that. Also, what a view. Jesus! That's fresh snow in the hills. What's going on? Last week it was like 16 degrees and now we've got snow. Did I can put the whole thing in? Let's see. It says drive it on a motorway for 20 miles. Excuse me, my nearest motorway is about 100 miles away. Nah, like 70 miles away. Can't exactly go flooring it up the bloody forestry road, can I? But I will have to do something. That's what I tried doing on Monday, wasn't it? I tried flooring it and then I lost my bloody heat shield. I tell you what, I cannot wait to get on this road. Cannot wait to scrape it and brush it up. It's going to look so sick when it's all done. We are on Sunday morning and it's Mother's Day. This morning I was going to go out and get the lorry and take my digger and take it to a job for tomorrow, the job we were on all week. But for the new week I was going to take my digger there. But Dad's got something else to do with the lorry after and I'm not going to have time for it because I'm going to go and see my mum and granny. And my sister, it's her first Mother's Day, so going to go and see all them. So Dad's going to do that and all I'm going to do now is go up my pickup. I don't know if it's a wise idea with all these lights still on. And pick up the trailer and take the trailer home because he needs it tomorrow for taking the Argo down the road. The Argo's going out and higher, but I don't know who's taking it. Must be, I don't know. Anyway, he needs a trailer home for that, so I'm just going to go up there, pick up the trailer and go and spend the rest of the day with the family. So nothing exciting for all you lot today, so as always, thanks for likes, comments and subscribing. Make sure you come back next week and see what we're up to. It's going to be a good one. What's going on here? So I'll just park this up in this lay-by. What is going on? Changing gears like that. The only thing about this job is there's 2 accesses into my god. Right, I'm gonna go jump up and give the lorry a wee clean out. Oh, yuck.